Guys and gals, welcome to the next part of the tutorial series. In the last video, we got our navigation working, and that's all dynamically editable in the admin. So why don't we just close up the home page by completing this blog setup. So as you can see, we have a title, a little bit of information from the post, like a snippet, so to speak. Posted by, so the author, and then the date it was posted. So let's go to the code and take a look at what that looks like. So we're just going to go to the home.php and start scrolling down. So we have h2 for the title, and then we have h3 for the snippet, and then some post meta posted by and the author. Which is linked up to nothing right now, but it could be linked to an author page, so we'll probably go ahead and just do that. And then just a posted by date. And as you can see, we have these HRs kind of breaking things, adding this that line that's between everything right here. So we're probably going to need that, but let's go ahead for now and just comment out all the other posts right here. So now these are all commented out, and if we navigate back to our page and hit refresh, we now just have this one post, and we probably should comment out that last HR tag. So let's go back to the code again and just move this down to here. Perfect. Okay, so what we need to do is write the loop for WordPress's blog posts. So it's called the WordPress loop, and we'll just make a PHP tag. And right here, what we're going to first do is write out the loop, and then I'm going to show you some alterations we're going to make to that loop in order to get everything that we want customizable here, customized. So first off, we start with if, and then have posts. We'll space this out so that you guys can read it. And colon, just colon, sorry. And then while have posts. And then finally, colon, the post. And then go ahead and close out our PHP, which we already did down there, so don't need to do that again. And then we'll scroll down a little bit here, and we need to go ahead and just close it. So another PHP tag, and we will end while. That's fine right there. And then we can do an else really quickly. Now you would do an else to just post something to the page to say, oh, sorry, there are no posts yet. So let's go ahead and do a p tag and just say, sorry, no posts yet, period. And then after that, we will do another PHP tag and end if, semicolon. So when we go back and refresh, nothing should change here. And then go back to the code. So from here, we're just going to go ahead and add a few things. First off, we're going to create a variable called args, or arguments, and that's going to be equal to an array. Now, inside that array, the first thing we're going to do is declare the post type. So this will be post type equal to, or we're going to actually hash rocket. post. Then next we want to say posts per page. And here let's just say a good number of posts per page would be 8. But that's completely changeable, so we can always edit that later. And for now, that'll be good. Let's go ahead and close out our argument there. And then we're going to create another variable called WP query. And we're going to set it equal to a new instance of the WP query. And we're going to pass it in the args that we just created. Just like that. Now what do we do with that? This is where we go ahead and copy and paste this new variable that we created and put it right before, so it knows what kind of query we are querying on HavePost. So what we're doing is telling HavePost what we're querying on this, and essentially WP query creates a query into the database and builds out a SQL statement. And then the way that WP query works is it takes some arguments, and obviously it has these predefined post type. In this we set it to post, so this is like, you know, when we go back to the admin. And posts are basically these. So so when we click in, it's just a blog post essentially. So now let's go back to the code. Now that we understand that, we are going to add that to the beginning of each of these and go ahead and save that out. Now when we go back to our blog page and hit refresh, again nothing has changed because these are all hard coded, and there is a post. Since it did find a post, it's posting this instead of sorry no post. So now let's start coding out the pieces to pull in the correct pieces for the title, the content, the author, and the date. Alright, so let's go back to our code. So first we're going to go ahead and copy and paste this just to, well, we'll just delete it for now. And then what we're going to do is create a PHP tag, the title. So that pulls in the title for the blog post. Then here we're going to do a PHP tag and do the excerpt. And what this does is it just pulls in like, you know, 20 words or something like that. There is an exact number, but it pulls in a small section of the blog post instead of the entire blog post. That way people still have somewhere to click through to actually read the full post. Next, we are going to remove this start bootstrap thing entirely and do a PHP tag here, and then do the author posts link, and that will not only print to the screen the author's name, but it will also link to a author page that we have yet to build, but we will in the future. And then finally, we are going to put another PHP tag and the time. And let's go ahead and save that out. And then go back to our main page here and hit refresh. Alright, so now you can see hello world, welcome to WordPress, this is your first post. Edit or delete it, then start writing. Posted by Adam on 11:15 a.m. So clearly time is not exactly what we're looking for. In the original theme, it had the full month, two numbered day, and then the year. Okay, so if we want to get the date right, let's go ahead and open up our browser and just take a look at the documentation for the time. So it looks like to get the kind of date we're looking for, we would just paste in this into that function, and that should get us the full month, at, numbered days, and the full year. So let's go ahead and go back to our site, and there we go. So now we have August 31st, 2016. As always, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you have a question, please leave a comment. And if you want to see more of my videos, please hit subscribe.